There's some things I neglected to mention. The coastal celebration, it was actually built in celebration for Vancouver's 2010 year. That was, for those who don't know, Vancouver was hosting the Winter Olympics in 2010. And the province, I guess, wanted some way of celebrating it. So they built 2 new boats for the BC Ferries lineup that go from Victoria to Vancouver. And they were built in Germany. And originally they were going to be built here in Canada, but they decided, no, Germany can handle it. So it cost everyone a ton of money, and everyone didn't like it anymore. So what else I'm gonna show you? I'm gonna go into a bit more detail about the boats that the BC Ferries uses. Some of them may or may not be still used right now. Like this one right here. It is one of those way old boats. I don't even remember it. Maybe I haven't even used it. Uh, it they used to be called the Queen of insert name here. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. And they don't just go from Victoria to the mainland of Vancouver. There's other areas where they go as well. For instance, there's one that goes from up island, the northern end of the island, to all sorts of areas. One point being Nanaimo. That one can go to Vancouver as well. It's up north to where I am at the moment, but yeah, you get the picture. And then there are even some, like this one here was called the Spirit. The Spirit used to look like this. Now they've been modified and changed and revamped into this, which still looks pretty sexy, but meh, it just boats. And it's like way too expensive to even go for a trip across there. A round trip would cost something like, I think it would be like $86 for 2 people in a vehicle to go both ways. I only travel if I have to. Like, say there's a big card game tournament over across the water in Vancouver, which they never support the island communities. It's always over there. We have to travel if we're gonna go anywhere. Or if I have family in Vancouver, that was the point of this road trip. And I'm sorry if this video is a bit late, this last little bit of it. I just didn't feel that outside portion wasn't the greatest. I was actually really debating on whether or not I wanted to upload this video. But yeah, turns out that was just a drill. The boat actually did stop, and the motor was going, and that's what that little trail of water at the end was it was just foaming up, and the motor was going, but we weren't moving anywhere. They were just doing something. I don't even know what it was. But there's even some that go off to little mini islands off. I don't even know where they are, but these ones right here are used for just cars. They do take passengers as well, but well, that's get your words straight, man. It's what this is. It's a carrier for cars. People inside the cars are the passengers. That's about it. I've been on one of these once before. It's boring as heck. There's one little space up top for people to go into, but other than that, holy jeez, it's boring. There's like nothing to do there. Here I can show you a bit of a size difference between some of the boats. You can pause the video if you want to read the names of the boats that they made up. They're all just queens or explorers or spirits. That's the majority of them anyways. And I did manage to get one little inside picture. How about a buffet for anyone who wants to come in? These are only on the spirit classes, the newer spirit classes. And I gotta be honest, the food is not the greatest. There's either mashed potatoes or steamed rice. The veggies aren't that great. They're too soft and mushy. It's like the carrots and the broccoli, and I think they get steamed and then boiled or something. I don't even know. But the food isn't that great in the buffet. The morning buffet is actually pretty decent, but that's, I don't know, it's the morning. They get stuff ready to go. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the road trip I had as much as I could show off. But yeah, that's all it was. Regular uploads for my LPs will be coming up shortly, and I actually do have some video footage of some of the lower section of the island, Victoria based. Yeah. Whether or not I choose to upload that stuff or not, we'll see. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys.